Hello, and welcome to In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style. We will bring you up to speed today on last week's news and hot topics that you may have missed. I'm LaWanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine, and your host for this evening. Now, today we will be discussing highlights from the Oscars. We'll talk about how politicians use tragic stories for political gain. We'll update you on the state of long COVID. We'll chat about Coco Gauff's Vogue cover. And in breaking news, we'll discuss how the state of Florida is ridding itself of all DEI programs and what it means for Black college bound students. So pour yourself a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it. In political news, I'm sure you've heard by now that President Biden gave his State of the Union address last week, and the Republican response was delivered by Republican Senator Katie Britt. Britt, while she sat at her kitchen table, some have debated whether or not her background was too formal, but during her address, the senator told the story of a sex trafficking victim named Carla Jacinto, who now says that what the senator said about her experience was not fair, according to CNN, who she also told, I hardly ever cooperate with politicians because it seems to me that they only want an image. They only want a photo, and that to me is not fair. Jacinto told CNN that the Mexican politicians took advantage of her by using her story for political purposes, and that it's happened again in the United States. I feel for Carla because it does sound to me like her story has been politicized. It's been used by GOP politicians for their political gain and not in an effort to help her or others like her. And so the evidence of this in this certain example certainly exists when Representative Britt, who used her story to criticize Biden's border policies, didn't even, which had to acknowledge that this incident didn't even happen during President Biden's administration. So she had to later go out, clean it up, and state that. And so to me, this evidence shows that she did use this young girl's story for political gain. So my heart goes out to Carla, and I really hope she's getting the type of help that she needs. And I really hope our politicians stop using stories like hers and similar tragedies just for political gains. So, in sports news, have you seen it? Have you seen Coco Gauff's Vogue cover? She looks positively amazing. The 2023 US Open champion is the cover star for the April issue of Vogue magazine, and I am here for it. In the issue, she discusses her rise to tennis stardom and tells TheRoots.com about her battle with perfectionism and what Venus and Serena Williams told her. She has always made it clear that the Williams sisters are her idols, and she's so grateful for the doors that they have opened for her. While Coco never got to play Serena before Serena retired, she talks about getting to meet her and some good advice that she was given. She said that Serena told her to focus on your growth and your rate of success, not other people's. So Coco also said that while playing Venus twice, she learned a lot, and that Venus taught her the importance of humility and enjoying life outside of tennis. So I'm super happy that Coco was able to meet both of these great tennis greats and that she did get to play at least one of them. I'm sure she would have loved to play Serena when she felt like she was ready, but now that Serena has retired, doesn't look like she'll get that chance on a competition level. But maybe they'll meet and just play a nice round of tennis. But either way, she looked great on the Vogue cover. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. In health news, okay, we are now entering the fifth year since the start of the coronavirus, which ended up claiming millions of lives. Now people are still dealing with what doctors refer to as long COVID. US News has reported that tens of millions of Americans have had long COVID and that the number will continue to rise. Although the US government has relaxed its COVID guidance and officially ended its national emergency declarations, in what it is considered the largest symbolic step away from the pandemic. Even with that being the case, COVID is still out here in these streets. The numbers are on the rise, and because it continues to spread, that means that so shall the problems with long COVID. So stay vigilant, people. Stay safe. and make smart decisions and wear a mask when you think you need to. If you're with around a lot of people that you don't know, that you're not around a lot, still continue to be safe. Wear a mask when you're in those type of situations. In celebrity news, Divine Joy Randolph tearfully took home the Academy Award for her portrayal of a boarding school head cook cafeteria worker who was grieving the loss of her son in the holdovers during the Vietnam War. She had already received numerous accolades for the role, including a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, a Critics' Choice Award, and an Actors Guild Award. At the Oscars, Divine was up against Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple, America Ferrera in Barbie, and Jodie Foster in Nyad. So, wow, what a class and what an amazing accomplishment. Congratulations, Divine. True Black excellence. And in breaking news, the NAACP calls on Black student athletes to boycott Florida public colleges over its anti-DEI policy. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and its Republican-led legislator has been on a crusade to pull as many Black authored books from his schools, as well as pull Black history classes by removing all DEI or diversity, equity, and inclusion departments from its colleges. It appears that they are determined to erase Black history in the state of Florida. Now, the NAACP's president, Derek Johnson, has stated, according to NBC News, if these institutions are unable to completely invest in those athletes, it's time they take their talents elsewhere. In a letter sent Monday to current and future student athletes of the National Collegiate Athletic Association, NAACP leader Derek Johnson implored college-bound Black athletes to choose wisely. He is calling on Black student athletes to reconsider their decisions to attend these schools, these colleges and universities in Florida, challenging the new state policy that bars those institutions from using government funds on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. I must agree with Mr. Johnson. So college-bound young adults and their parents really must consider whether this is the type of environment that the students as well as their parents want them to be a part of. So choose wisely. Consider everything that you need to consider to make a decision on which college you plan to attend. And we hope that this information helps in you making those decisions. Well, that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed today's segment of In Case You Missed It, Black Audacity Style. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and turn on those notifications so that you can see more Black Audacity Magazine YouTube content show up in your feed. I'll see you back here next week, same time, same place. I'm LaWanda Morris, CEO of Black Audacity Magazine, and we are unapologetically and unambiguously Black Audacity. Stick around for a brief word from our sponsor. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Thank you so much to our sponsor, El Demi. El Demi is your new way of living your whole entire best life. Your new lifestyle brand, from a healthy body to glowing skin. El Demi has what you need to get your beauty on track, on the inside and the out, including getting your best body back before the summer arrives by visiting www.eldemi.com. That's eldemi.com, where you'll find everything you need to do just that. El Demi, your new lifestyle, luxury lifestyle.